Alright, so all we're going to need for this build is a baseball bat, a machete. It doesn't have to be a nice one. Surprise, surprise, I've been using Walmart machetes for all the machetes I've built, even the one sent to Zombie Go Boom, and that actually did a really good job, so why change things now? I mean, it kind of makes me wonder what would happen if I used a good machete. But I can't afford that right now, so this is just a Walmart machete, and then I got some angle iron. You'll just need a couple, I think 6 1-inch sections, 4 or 6, I'm not sure yet, 1-inch sections. Okay, first thing we're going to do is take off the handle on this machete and chop it off right about here. I'm just going to use my chop saw. If you don't have a chop saw, you can use an angle grinder. So I've got these 4 1-inch sections marked out on the piece of angle iron, and I've made a mark in the middle on each side of it. So I've got 8 holes to drill. I'm going to use a 5/32 drill bit to make the drill bit, make the holes, because I'm using 1/8 by 3/8 inch steel rivets. Alright, now that I've got all the holes drilled, I am going to cut all the sections out. Alright, now that I got these all cut out, you see they've got some pretty big burrs on them, so I'm going to go ahead and just use a file and clean them up. Alright, so I've got my line drawn out here, and I've got my saw set to 3/4 of an inch depth, so I can cut into here so the machete blade has something to sit down into. Alright, so right here I have 2 of the L brackets I made, and I'm just going to drill like right through the hole, and to make a mark on the machete, that way I know where the hole, that way I know where to drill through. Drill the holes through the machete, and then after that we'll be bending these down. I'm going to use the vise and bend these down so they lay flat on the bat. Well, since I don't have any real good drill bits and I can't drill through this right now, I'm going to try to cut a line here. It'll kind of add design, and it'll still give me the gap I need to pop the rivet through there. Just going to be using angle grinder. Alright, so what you see right here is I've got that angle iron lined up right where it needs to be. But you see how it flares out like that right on the right side of the screen. I can't touch it right now because I'm holding the camera. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the other half of the angle iron in the vise, and I'm going to bend that other piece down. That way it can lay flat onto the baseball bat, and then I'll secure it onto there. Alright, so you see I've got them bent down to kind of how they need to be. And now I'm going to pop a rivet, and then I'm going to screw those pieces of angle iron in place. Alright, so this is what I've got, and that's how it is, and I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Alright, and I actually think that looks really sweet. So what I'm going to do now, just to get everything all nice and uniform, is I'm going to paint the blade and the brackets here black, but I'm not going to paint the entire bat black. I mean, it doesn't matter if you get overspray on it, because we're going to cover that up later. But I'm going to tape off these later and then paint the bat white. That's just what I'm going to do. Obviously, paint it however you want it. So far, I think this one's pretty sweet. I forgot how much of a pain it is to tape everything up like that. If you're going to do this, pre-paint all your pieces before assembling. That way you don't have to deal with doing that. It'll be a lot easier. But now that I've got this all taped off, I'm just going to cover the whole thing in a coat of white. Alright, well here it is I didn't have white, so I ended up using gold paint. I hope that's not breaking any of your guys' hearts. I think it actually looks pretty sweet. I wish I would have had white, but I guess gold works alright. I think it ended up looking pretty sweet. I like the design. I'm just ready for all you guys to complain that I'm copying Zed Not Alpha for his Night Terror build. I basically did the same thing. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, I don't care what you have to say. I'm going to keep making videos. We have similar channels. If you're going to get all butthurt about it, so be it. I don't care. It's like, not taking anything away from him. Yeah, it was a really cool idea, but I mean, I had the original Bachete idea, so it's like, so don't call me a copier anyway. It's like I only used one, so it's I mean, it's a little more practical than a four-bladed approach to the weapon. I'm not saying that that wasn't cool. I think that's an awesome idea. I honestly love the build. I love ZNA Productions. I love his videos. I love his entire channel. It's like he's probably I think he's probably the first channel I subscribed to when I first made my YouTube account. I made my YouTube channel because of him. Obviously, things are going to be very similar. So, I mean, don't be hating. Anyways, that's really it for this build. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a test for it. I mean, just busy with lots of stuff. I mean, I'll try to do, I mean, just like I tried to get a test out for the Fireman's Warhammer, I'll probably do that sometime soon. I mean, I did the test, I got the video, I just got to edit it. I mean, it's just a lengthy process. I'll try to do more stuff for you guys with... I think I got Thanksgiving break coming up here soon, so maybe then, maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video. It was a fun build, a little frustrating at times, but hey, that happens. Never give up on a build when you're 4 hours deep, you know. Don't do that. That's just a waste. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy the build. I did, any suggestions, anything, you know, like always, drop them in the comments, as long as you're not hating or anything. Anyways, I am Dace Blaze saying so long.